Hello, everyone. It's me, Captain Blueberry Buckaroo, aka Lancer737, and today we're going to be visiting People's Equestrius. But before we go and do that, don't forget to add me. My friend code is in the top left-hand corner, and here we go. If it loads, I haven't seen any news lately involving MLP. Nothing significant, at least. But I thought I should bring this up at least. I was having a good talk with someone that visits me frequently and in the chat section. Thank you very much. I love talking to all the people that watch the videos, and they didn't notice that or at least they pointed out that they thought that G5 is part of the same series as G4, and it got me thinking: it or is it not? Because when I saw what I saw for G5, it came off to me that G4 is like a series within G5, like it's like a cartoon series or a novel series or a legend within G5. So it felt like that was going to be the only relevance to it, that you shouldn't actually expect those characters to show up in it unless a spell is enacted very similar to the same kind that Spike accidentally encountered that pulled them into a comic book universe. Something like that could happen with G4. I could see that, but excluding that, it came off to me looking like, it's in a completely different universe. So we just were not going to see, just not going to see the main six, main seven, main nine. Let's go ahead and throw in Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer because I love those two. I actually like them more than Twilight, believe it or not. But yeah, that's how it came off to me. Let me know in chat what you think when you saw the stuff for G5, let alone including the new movie. Did it come off to you that G4 exists as its own thing, like a legend or a TV series that didn't really happen within G5? Or did you feel like G5 actually is a continuation of G4? Because if it is, in my opinion, then that doesn't make sense to call G5 G5, because going by all the Hasbro products, whenever they're starting a completely new continuity, even if the characters have the same names, they'll have different backstories to some degree, or at least as they progress through their stories, it'll be significantly different than other versions of that character. But if it's in the same universe, it shouldn't be called G4. At the very least, G5. At the very least, it would be G4.5. They had something like that where they had a branching series between 3 and 4. It was awful. There was a pretty good a reaction from the fandom of it, and it was awful. Nightmarish too. Anyway, I'm not going to just talk about that. I'll talk about it in between loading. So first, let's go to Sweetie Night. I'm pretty sure I did not visit them, but we're going to check it out anyway, just in case. Hello, Sweetie Night, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This place looks fantastic. This is a very, very, very pleasant surprise. Heck, the main Capitol building, I love all the gazebos around it and the statues. That blows me away. I love it. This may be my favorite place to have visited so far. And the real evil rarity, Nightmare Rarity, is right there. She's ready to destroy us. I don't think I should even continue on with this video. Since she's here, she's just going to destroy us. What's the point of me even continuing this? Fine, I'll continue on. For a minute, I was like, hey, is that both the nurses next to each other? Actually, I think there's like 3 or 4 nurses now. There's oh no, Amethyst Star. For a second, I kept on wanting to call her Star Amethyst. I was like, wait a minute. No, I forgot her name. She's one of my favorite characters. But yeah, this place looks fantastic. I really like the work that you put into this. This is awesome, Sweetie Night. This brings back memories too. I see you finished the campaign. You got that building, or at least have parts of that campaign. Also, like how you have more coordination than I do technically with all the buildings. Everything feels like it matches up really well, style and color wise. This potentially could be my favorite part of the town because of the style of it, mixing the city in with the forested area. But we'll see. We will see. Nightmare Twilight. We're like double doomed now. See, Princess Cadence, she's doomed. She does not have the power to stop Nightmare Twilight. And Tyrek. Wait, is that Tyrek? If that's Tyrek, there's something strange about him. I was about to say that's Tyrek's brother, but I think Tyrek's brother is not a Centaur, which is kind of strange. That must be a depowered Tyrek. I mean, it obviously would be. It's just I don't remember there being a depowered Tyrek um, character, let alone one that's in Ponyville. Ancient Dragon Lord, he's one of my favorites. Looks pretty cool. This place looks phenomenal. Not gonna lie, I really like it. So if the forested area is not my favorite one, that's gonna be this place. They're probably tied, believe it or not. This place with the more ancient and unique buildings. Oh, and changeling buildings. That threw me off for a second. I could have swore that was the ancient Two Sisters Castle, but I don't think it is. I think it's the changeling version of it. Well, anyway, this place is phenomenal. I really love it. Sweetie Night, you outdid yourself. Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But I was saying, I just don't think they mesh. I mean, they can't be in the same universe. The way Hasbro uses designations would make it so they can't be the same universe. And then how they portray them, it when you have G5 characters talking about G4 characters, it didn't sound like they're from the same universe. It just sounded like they're a legend from stories that they know are just stories. They're not historical stories. They're like, well, fiction stories. Like I'm trying to explain. Okay, so here we go. I cannot pronounce that name. I'm not going to do it. Oh, wow. That's a lot of treasure. Blah, 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 blah. Can't talk. Treasure chests. They have everything hyper condensed. And so in doing so, you have lots of wild characters just running around, which looks pretty cool. Princess Luna stuck out like a sore thumb just because how awesome she is. And then there's Star Swirl Star Swirl the Bearded. He looks cool as ever. That's a nighttime ranger guard pony. Looks awesome. Also sticks out. Then you have King Sombra with this purple look, which again looks awesome, and he sticks out. And of course, there's Discord. He's going to change everything in chocolate milk, probably. Um, but I like it. Even if everything's condensed and you really don't have any other style to it other than that, I like that all the characters are just, you can clearly easily see the characters. This is probably the best way to see them because they tend to form together to make it sound like Voltron. I guess that's not what I meant to say, but they just come out together and swarm this one area just about. It's like they don't want to be in the cities. Maybe they can't fit in them. The buildings might be so compacted they can't really walk through them. But then again, there they are walking through them a little bit. But still, it's pretty cool. And like I've said before in other videos, the potential for them to dance now goes up much higher. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them dance right now. Princess Luna looks like she could dance. Discord might dance. Celestia probably not. Eggcord might dance. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is few times I actually see him walk around because he's stuck in the area where I put him. I don't know why, because I have a couple characters for no reason. They either do not walk around at all, or they just walk on one path back and forth. Oh yeah, Luna's dancing. See, that's just awesome. Hopefully you're getting elements right now for it. If not, it's still pretty cool seeing her dance. The snow makes it so the magic that she puts out is not very significant for some reason. I didn't even see it that time. But hey, that is pretty cool. Um, and then also, because the cat people use the same mechanics as Accord and Discord, they can dance. I've never seen it, but they can do it. Um, the dragons, in theory, should be able to dance too, and the buffaloes, I believe. But yeah, just like I'm saying, I never see them do it. They they just should be able to. Pretty sure the Sphinx can too. Anyway, this is pretty interesting. I because of you, we were able to see Princess Luna dance, and I wasn't expecting to see her dance on demand. Anyway, thank you very much. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. Now, I haven't fully seen the movie. I sort of can't. It's against my personal beliefs to be subscribed to Netflix. They've done some things, very bad things, that make me not want to subscribe to them all. But maybe you can tell me down below. Does G5 even have a villain? Because from my understanding, there isn't one. But if I'm wrong, please show me. And here's Uncle Daisy. Don't forget to add them. Their friend code is right next to their name. And here we go. But I felt like the way that they're structuring the story, there isn't going to be a villain per se. It's just circumstances itself is going to be what will contribute to the hardship for the characters. The distrust that the three main pony species have subspecies, blah, blah, blah. The three main pony subspecies have towards each other. But in that sense, it's kind of weird because I feel like it's kind of a disservice. Blah, I can't talk for whatever reason. It's kind of a disservice to leave out the bat ponies, leave out sea ponies because they still technically exist, even if people more or less think of hippogriffs now over sea ponies. Um, what was it? There's another species. I know there's another one, but for some reason, I guess you can count crystal ponies, kind of ish. I don't know. That one's kind of iffy because it's more of a magical condition that one has living in that area versus an actual subspecies like a bat pony. Um, what makes a bat pony different than a Pegasus? I'm not quite sure that they are as fast as a Pegasus, but they seem to be pretty strong. I mean, they're at the very least really brave because in the Princess Luna novel, they actually went to war with the mountain dragons and were willingly fighting them. Pegasus, we've seen them willingly fight dragons. It just doesn't go well. Now, I can't say if it was going well or not for them, how successful they were, because this is a novel and it was more focused on Luna than it was the Bat Ponies. Now, excluding that, because that's kind of something that's conjecture over just how good they are at fighting and just how strong they are, their other attributes are that they have night vision. That's something that none of the other ponies have, so that's pretty cool. Her pony guards, they have to wear sunglasses if they're working during the day to avoid the glare. And I better focus on this. Uncle Daisy's place looks very, very organized. Really, really, really organized. It's very nice. I love the Christmas section. There's the Ancient Dragon again. Ancient Dragon Lord, I should say. I'm probably going to pick the Christmas section as my favorite. Christmas slash Dragonland section. I love that you have these tiles right here just for lava. And it feels like the way it's set up, it feels like they're actually homes. So it's like, here, come into this lava pool. If you are not disintegrated, you'll enter the lava realm or dragon lands. It's just a lava portal. You just have to have a really thick skin to get through this portal. Really thick. Hope you can survive 2,000 degrees of constant degree. I mean, the constant burning. Um, but it's not bad. And I do pick the Christmas slash Dragonland section as my favorite one. So I think that's it for this place. Uncle Daisy, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I swear there's another species of pony that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, changelings, they are a pony. It sounds weird when you look at the dialogue or listen to dialogue when they regard or talk about changelings, because you would think they're their own species, but they're not. They are a subgroup of pony. A very strange one, since they well, I mean, just listen to them and look at them. They almost look like they're undead, because yet they have holes going through them. And actually, that was my theory about them too, because like when you go through the equestrian the art book, not like a book where you just color stuff. You don't color anything in this. They made it sound like that Queen Chrysalis is undead, and maybe she is. Maybe the other ones are not, just because of the uniqueness of their creation. But she sounds like she's an undead vampiric entity. But yeah, changelings count as a subspecies. But I swear there's other ones too. Maybe I'm thinking of some fan fiction, because I did create something similar to an ice pony, which is pretty cool. Okay, so next we're going to Violet Cookie. I love the name too. Here you go, Violet Cookie. Merry Christmas. Hold on one second. Man, I had to sneeze there for a second. Sorry about that. There's Princess Luna. She's going to help destroy those parasprites, and she's checking out Fluttershy to make sure that she is not um, an evil bat pony from a different universe, a vampiric bat pony. And there's that game again that I don't like, notifying me about the hot babes that want to play a game with me. It's like, that's the only redeeming feature of that game. Otherwise, I would delete you right now. Okay, that's not the only redeeming thing. The other redeeming thing is I really need the rubies from it, because unfortunately, both Mortal Kombat 11 mobile and Injustice 2 mobile, they are the ridiculously pretty close to the most difficult games to harvest crystals or premium currency in. And they have some extremely good deals for playing other games to quickly get rubies and stuff like that. And unfortunately, playing a mafia game, I don't like mobsters and stuff like that, and the game is tedious. It reminds me, it's a very generic game mechanic style that I've seen in a lot of games where I'm forced to play it for other things. I feel like I've been here before. And there are loading issues with my friends list where it blanks people in and out of the list. So even though I feel like I have it coordinated well on who I visited, that messes with me. And so I actually get lost and end up revisiting people I've already visited before. But I do like Violet Cookie's place. If I were to pick a favorite spot, it probably would be this area over here, which, yeah, looking at this, I've definitely been here before. So I'm sorry about that. Well, except for Violet Cookie, I'm pretty sure you're happy that this is being shown again. I like it. Merry Christmas to you, Violet Cookie, and Happy New Year. But yeah, it's kind of strange they haven't done anything like that for MLP, because I would definitely get on it, because for those other games, I'm getting like either like 10,000 souls. That's a big deal. Or in the case of Injustice, it's like over 10,000. Like one of the offers I'm doing, I can get like 1,900. Yeah, 1,900 or 1,190 That's not 90. 119,000. That's what I've been trying to say. 119,000 rubies, and that is also a big deal. I know I have a time limit for it. I'm pretty sure I will not get them all, but I've gotten a lot. But the game is dull. You might see it and be like, hey, I want to try that. I don't recommend it unless it's a deal in another game you're playing and you need the currency, because it's better to do those deals than actually buy it, especially nowadays. Okay, next is Honey Pie. Don't forget to add them. Their friend code is right next to their name, and I think Honey Pie may be the last one I do today. Here you go, Honey Pie. Here is a gift for you. Merry Christmas. Merry late Christmas. And there's Twilight's future apprentice with the great and excited Trixie. Let's see. What do we got here? Well, this place looks really cool. I like what they've done with the Deer Kingdom mixed with a few camping sites, the happiest tree ever, and a couple of really ancient castles. The Two Sisters Castle, if I'm not mistaken. At the very least, it's the ancient Main 6 castle, or Main 7, if you count Stygian. Even though he doesn't. Does he? Does Stygian stay in that castle? I don't remember now. I know Pony of Shadows obviously doesn't, but now I can't remember if Stygian stays in that castle. I know the mirror version of Stygian does stay with the mirror version of the Pony of Shadows. Their castle is pretty awesome. Really awesome. But I can't remember now where the standard version of Stygian stays. I guess we can check that out before I leave. Before I make my leave. My liege. My liege. Make my leave, my liege. It looks kind of cool. I like all the exercise areas you have set up for all the Pegasus ponies. This also looks pretty cool too. I like what's going on here. That's technically a hybrid of the Nightmare Moon Universe Kingdom mixed with other things. It's a nice look. I really like it. And I love how you have the portal from the mirror going on right there. This looks really nice. I might have to pick this actually. If this spot is not my first place favorite place, then it's tied for first place. So technically it still would be. It's just it would be tied. It would be tied. Man, I miss having this much room. We need to organize and talk to the Game Loft people to extend the maps extensively. I should make a video about that. I might do that tomorrow. I'll visit a few people tomorrow, but we need to talk about the maps because it's getting ridiculous. Okay, Honey Pie. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. And we're going to go and see where Stygian lives. Classic Stygian. Watch it. It's going to crash now. And then my phone will explode right in my face. And you'll never hear from me again. But I'll use a type to speech program from here on out. And then you'll have to listen to all this in robot form, robot voice. I hope you're prepared for that. Heck, I can set it up to sing the My Little Pony theme song, but with robot voice. Okay. Who lives in this castle? So he does. So do a few other people I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting Emperor Incitus to live in there. For some reason, I was thinking the ancient equestrian Pegasus and oh no, I forgot his name. He's Applejack's hero. I was expecting him to live there too. He's a spoof of Hercules. If you haven't seen, like, I think it's 1960s, 1970s at most. If you haven't seen the 1970s version of Hercules, there's a scene that they ripped off from that as a Easter egg. It's hilarious that they did. That's, I want to call him Rookhoof. Let's go check that out. And I just realized it went to Canterlot. Rookhoof is definitely not going to be in Canterlot. Oh, something special is coming soon. Don't miss out. Please, absolutely don't be the future campaign, the end of season 9 campaign, because now I'm definitely not ready for getting any of those characters. Okay, but I'm pretty sure his name's Rookhoof. Yes, Rookhoof. I'm about to show you with movie magic what the reference I'm about to show you that is in reference to that movie. Okay, and here we go.
Agent tried to grab me by the gullet. I ducked her claws. She had me cornered. So I look at her. She looks at me. And I say, sorry, you won't be having any dinner tonight, lass. Guess you'll just have to grin and bear it. And then I tossed her away with my shovel high into the sky. And she's been a constellation up there ever since. Or so I'm told. And that's the end of my story.
One more story! One more story!
No, thank you for listening, but it's time to say goodbye.